Hey guys, in this video I want to show you how to replace a printhead on an EPSON Workforce WF-3520 printer. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we're going to get started right away. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is when our printer is turned on, we need to send the printhead carrier to be free and not locked up and on the right side. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and go to the setup, ink levels, and then cartridge replacement. And we're going to go ahead and lift the door. So you can see this slides, this carrier ink printhead basically slides over to this location. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and unplug the printer. That will allow this carrier to just stay where it's at, and it's not locked up anymore. We need it to be moving, so we can go ahead and open the door, remove the cartridges, and remove our printhead. So let's go ahead and remove the cartridges by pressing the tab and removing, pulling it up. There we go. These are the printhead port nozzles right here, and the printhead is right below here, so this is part of the printhead. The other thing that we need to do in order to remove the printhead, there are some plastic pieces that we need to remove first. So first piece we're going to remove is this one right here. It has a tab right there that pulls away, and you can lift the plastic piece up. You can use something like this here, like a pick tool or a small screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. So I'm just pulling that tab back, and then I'm going to just do that. Lift this plastic piece right here. So it lifts over there, just like that. Now we're going to go to the right side of the carrier, and we need to unplug this cord right here. So this one here, the one below, that is connected into the card reader right here, and that needs to be removed. So first we need to disconnect it, just gently without damaging it. It's kind of like, there we go, remove the cord. Okay, now we can remove the chip card reader, those golden contact areas that reads the ink cartridge levels. So right above this cord right here, if you use something like this here, like I said, a pick tool works very well, or a small screwdriver. You're gonna find this area right here, and you're gonna press the tab over there, and as you do that, pull up like I'm doing so on this whole assembly right here of the card readers. Now we need to go to the other side, to this side right here, and do a similar thing here. On this side is going to be in the similar location right over here. I'm doing the same thing, pulling this up, and now you can see that it's released and it just slides out. So go ahead and remove that. This is the piece, and the wire was connected over here. So now we have 3 screws right here. They hold the printhead down, so those need to be removed. We're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver. It has to be kind of more of a thin screwdriver tip. So either a small screwdriver or a tip that is a little bit more narrow than the standard that comes on most Phillips head that we use, like on screws and stuff. This one is going to be a little bit smaller. You can see the screws pretty tiny. This is what I have for my screwdriver tip, just to show you kind of the difference. Over here is what the standard is usually for the tips that we use on all the screws, construction screws or whatever, and this one is a little bit smaller. So yeah, just if your screwdriver isn't picking those up, get a smaller screwdriver tip. And after we remove the screws, we can take the print head out. So you're just gonna go ahead and pull it straight up. I got gloves on for that, so I can grab by these nozzles. Do not use pliers on the nozzles because that can break them. So you're just kind of gonna wiggle it out of there like that. You can unlatch this cord a little bit so we can have some space. I'm going to show you how I usually would do it with pliers. So be very careful not to damage. Like I said, do not grab by these ports right here. At most, grab maybe here and very gently kind of pull it up. The other reason I'm doing this is because I just saw like my hand is taking over the whole view of this thing. So yeah, so we got this out and we didn't disconnect it right here. It's in the front. So we're just going to go ahead and disconnect that. It just pulls out. When you put it back, you shouldn't have a problem finding the direction that it needs to go to, because this wire is folded in a way where you'll see where it goes, and it goes into here. This is the connection that we need to do when we connect this print head. So this is what our print head looks like. Pretty simple. We do have a few videos on how to clean these. We're also gonna have a video on this, so check out the link in the comments in the description below. I'll post it on how to clean these manually. So that's how you remove the print head. Let's just put it back in. I'm gonna just go ahead and put the same print head back in, and we'll go through the steps again. So of course, let's go back here and attach the wire. Like I said, the wire is going to be in the same position, so if it's like that with the blue side up, it's going to be connected with the blue side up here. So we're going to go ahead and just, so it's easier, I flipped it over, so obviously the blue side is down now. Connect that, make sure it's fully in. Now we're just going to kind of drop it into its place. Lift the wire a little bit, there we go. So it should snap in there. Now we're going to put our screws back. One. And you've noticed that I didn't take this off, and I didn't do anything to the top cover, so basically it's just open. Some people would say to remove the top. It really is enough access for us to get in here. So we got this one screwed down, the print head is screwed in. Now our next step is to put the card reader back. Got to make sure we put it in the right slot, and you will see the tabs appear over here. If you got it right, it's going to snap in without a problem, just like that. That's what yours should look like. Now we need to connect this wire right here, the lower one, into that slot that I was telling you about before. So let's go ahead and do that. You can just use fingers on that. I'm just trying to be, because the focus is flying off here, so just go ahead and set it into the position there. Make sure it's in that connection port and just push it in. Sometimes you might think that you've connected it, but you can just jam it between the two. Make sure it's exactly inside the port. You should be able to see it. It's a bit hard, but you can see there's connections on the right here, so it should be connected there. If you don't have it connected, you're obviously going to see a problem or error on your screen. So now all we need to do is just put this plastic piece back in. It goes kind of like first this left, kind of, it goes this tiny tab right here. It goes in here, and then you're going to make sure, here, let's do this. This one should be inside of that, like that. So this goes here. Like so. And then you're going to just snap it back in there, just like that. So this piece is there just to cover the wires. So still be careful with it, not to break it. But it, like, if you didn't put it back, it's not going to show you an error with that. So make sure you do put it back, because you might get things wet in there if you don't have the cover. Okay, so now we have it. This is our printhead. We're going to go ahead and close it. Do not put the cartridges back in. Let's just wait for the printer to tell us to do that. Okay, so our printer is on. It's kind of starting up right now, and it should ask us for the ink cartridges if we replace the printhead and put it back in there properly. If we didn't connect something right, or if the printhead is bad, the one that you put in, if it's like incompatible, which is rarely the case if it fits everything, you got to make sure it is compatible though before you buy it. Then now it's asking for the ink cartridges, and you did a good job by replacing the printhead, and it's all working. It's waiting for your ink cartridges. Make sure the ink cartridges are at least 50% full if you're replacing the printhead. Otherwise it won't have enough ink to prime it through the printhead after you've cleaned it or after you replaced it. So that's a common problem where we would replace a printhead, we put cartridges back in, and it's still not working. I recommend just getting a new set. Even aftermarket set is probably going to give you a better result than just putting your old ink cartridges in, which were probably dry anyway. So good luck with your project. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, comment in the comment section below, subscribe to our channel, and have a great day.